A very good morning to all of you. So we have already discussed about the characteristics of equilibrium constant, and we have already done some numericals, okay, related to the applications of equilibrium constant. Okay, so here I have written three more numericals which are quite important, and these numericals are on the basis of these numericals are related to the applications of the equilibrium constant. Okay, so the first numerical is a reaction mixture containing N2 at 0.5 atm and H2 at 0.3 atm, and the pressure for NH3 is 0.5 atm is heated to 450 degrees Celsius. There is no use of temperature. Okay, so this is given just to confuse the students. Okay, in which the direction it was we have to tell the direction in which the reaction goes. Okay, if the Kp is 4.28 into 10 to the power minus 5. Okay, so firstly, in order to check the direction of any of any reaction, firstly we have to calculate the Q value, the reaction quotient. Okay, so the reaction is this one, and the Q will be for this reaction is pressure of NH3 का square divided by pressure of N2 की power 1 into pressure of H2 की power 3. Okay, so it will be pressure of NH3 was given to us as 0.5. Okay, 0.5 का square divided by pressure of N2 is 0.5 again, and the pressure of H2 is 0.3 cube. Okay, so after solving the calculation, we will get the answer as 0.055. Okay, we will get this answer 0.055. So now this is the Q value, this is reaction quotient. Okay, and the Kp is 4.28 into 10 to the power minus 5. Now Q is greater than Kp. Okay, because Q is 0.055 and Kp is 4.28 into 10 to the power minus 5, which is very much smaller than the Q value. Okay, so if Q value is greater than Kp, then the reaction will move in the backward direction. Is it clear or not? Okay, is it clear now? So that the reaction will go in the backward direction, and if Q is smaller than Kp, the reaction will go in the forward direction. Okay, so this is all about the direction, how to check where the reaction goes in the forward direction or in the backward direction. Okay, so let's move on to the second numerical. So 2 moles of PCl5 were heated to 327 degrees Celsius in a closed 2-liter vessel. Okay, the volume is given to us as 2 liter when equilibrium is reached. So at equilibrium condition, okay, we have taken 2 moles. So PCl5 was found to be 40% dissociated. Okay, so 40% of the PCl5 is dissociated into PCl3 and Cl2. Okay, so calculate the Kp and Kc value. Okay, so let's do this numerical. Okay, so we are done with this one. Okay, so we have taken 2 moles. Okay, so PCl5 gives PCl3 plus Cl2. Okay, and at T is equal to 0, we have 2 moles. Okay, and here we have 0. So now the ratio is 1:1:1. Okay, so 40% is dissociated. So firstly we have to calculate the 40% of 2. Okay, so 40% of 2 is 2 into 40 divided by 100. It will be 0.8. Okay, So 40% is dissociated. It means at T is equal to T equilibrium पे 2 minus 0.8. Okay, 40% it is dissociated. Okay, and we are left with only 1.2 moles. Okay, and if 0.2 is dissociated and the ratio is 1:1:1, then if 0.2 टूटा है, ठीक है, अगर 0.2 ब्रेक हुआ है तो रेशियो जो अगर 1:1 है then 0.8 ही बना होगा. Here also we have 0.8. Okay, if the ratio is 1:2 then 0.8 से कितना बनता, 1.6, डबल हो जाता. ठीक है, so 0.8 0.8 and here we are left with 1.2. These are the moles. Okay, so firstly we have to calculate Kp and Kc. So let us calculate Kc first. So the expression for Kc is concentration of PCl3 into concentration of Cl2 divided by concentration of PCl5. Okay, so now firstly we have to calculate the concentration. Okay, so the concentration will be C. We just have to divide the moles by volume. So volume is 2 liter. So simply divide these all by 2. So 1.2 divided by 2, 0.6, and 0.8 divided by 2, 0.4, 0.8 divided by 2, 0.4. So simply put the value over here, and 0.4 into 0.4 divided by 0.6. Okay, so 0.4 divided by 6, and the answer will be 0.267. Okay, the answer will be 0.267 after the calculation. So I have already done the calculation and the answer comes out to be 0.267. Okay, so now so let's calculate the Kp value. We know Kp is nothing but Kc RT की power delta Ng. Okay, so now delta Ng for this reaction is the number of moles of product minus the number of moles of reactant. So here the number of moles of product are 1 plus 1, 2, 2 minus 1. So delta Ng is 1. Okay, so R, the value of R is 0.082, and the temperature, we have to take the temperature in Kelvin. So 327 degrees Celsius plus 273. Okay, so we are taking it as Kelvin, so it will be 600 Kelvin. So let us put the value. Kc 0.267 into R 0.0821 into T 600 की power 1, because delta Ng is 1. So after solving this comes out to be 13.15. Okay, so I have already calculated the value, comes out to be 13.15. Okay, so this is the Kp value and this is the Kc value. Okay, so simply we have to check. Firstly, the main thing is to check the molar ratio first. Okay, so here the students will make mistakes. Okay, तो जो students हैं वो सबसे ज़्यादा mistakes यही करते हैं. Okay, so this is the second numerical. Okay, let's move on to the last one, and this is very important numerical problem, and the degree of dissociation is given to us. So firstly we should know what is degree of dissociation. Okay, so degree of dissociation is the number of mole dissociated. Okay, this is very important topic, degree of dissociation, and it is denoted by alpha. Okay, denoted by alpha. So alpha is the number of moles dissociated, divided by the total number of moles. Okay, so if 2 moles are given to us, okay, if 2 moles are given to us and the degree of dissociation is alpha, and we have to calculate the number of moles dissociated, then simply cross multiply. Total number of moles are given to us as 2 and the degree of dissociation is alpha, so number of moles dissociated will be 2 into alpha, 2 alpha. So 2 में से कितना टूटेगा, 2 alpha. सिमिलरली 1 में से कितना जुटेगा 1 अल्फा, ओके, n में से कितना ब्रेक करेगा n अल्फा, बिकॉज वी हैव टू सिंपली मल्टीप्लाई द टोटल नंबर ऑफ मोल्स विद द डिग्री ऑफ डिसोसिएशन. ओके, so degree of dissociation is a very important topic. Okay, so firstly we should multiply the number of moles with the alpha value. Okay, so let us do this numerical. So okay, so degree of dissociation is number of moles dissociated divided by the total number of moles. Okay, so the degree of dissociation for PCl5 at 1 atm. So now total pressure is given to us as 1 atm is 0.2. So alpha is given to us as 0.2. Okay, so and the PCl5 it dissociated into PCl3 and Cl2. Okay, so sometimes the reaction is not given to us. Okay, so we must memorize some major reactions, some important reactions like the dissociation of PCl5, like Haber process N2 plus 3H to give 2NH3, dissociation of N2O4 into 2NO2. Okay, so we should know some basic equations, chemical equations. Okay, because question may be asked in the exam by where the chemical equation is not given to us. Okay, so the degree of dissociation of PCl5, okay, so PCl5 dissociate into PCl3 plus Cl2. Okay, now so here the starting moles are not given to us, so I am taking the number of moles as 1. Okay, so you can take it anything. Okay, you can take it as 100. So I am taking at t is equal to 0 पे the number of moles is 1. Here we have 0 0. At t is equal to t equilibrium पे. Okay, now the degree of dissociation is 0.2. Okay, so firstly I am taking it as alpha. Okay, then at the last we will put alpha as 0.2. Okay, so it will be quite easy for us. So if the total number of moles is 1, okay, and the degree of dissociation is alpha, then how many number of moles are dissociated? Simply multiply 1 with alpha. So 1 में से कितना ब्रेक किया? 1 into 1 alpha, and ratio is 1 ratio 1 ratio 1. So 1 alpha or simply alpha. Okay, we can write it as simply alpha. So अगर अल्फा ब्रेक किया और रेशियो सेम है, then अल्फा ही बनेगा. Okay, is it clear? Now, so firstly we have to calculate the pressure at which it will be half dissociated. So we have to calculate the total pressure. Okay, when the alpha is 0.5, the total pressure is 1 atm, and we have to calculate the total pressure when alpha is 50%. 50% means 0.5. Alpha is 0.5. Okay, 50% means 0.5. Okay, this is the percentage. Okay, so this is the degree of dissociation, or you can say it is the percentage of dissociation. Okay, so we have to multiply the degree of dissociation with 100 in order to calculate the dissociation percentage. Okay, so now we have to calculate Kp value first. Okay, so we have to calculate Kp. With the help of Kp we can calculate the total pressure again. Okay, so now how to calculate Kp? So Kp का फॉर्मूला जो होता है हमारे पास pressure of PCl3 into pressure of Cl2 divided by pressure of PCl5. Now partial pressure of PCl3, PCl5 and Cl2 is not given to us, but the total pressure is given to us. Okay, and from here we can easily calculate the mole fraction. So with the help of Dalton's law of partial pressure, which says that the partial pressure is nothing but the total pressure into mole fraction. Okay, into mole fraction XA. Okay, if we talk about the A. So firstly we have to calculate the mole fraction. Okay, so the total number of moles is, if we add these all, alpha subtracted from alpha and 1 plus alpha will be the total number of moles. Okay, now we have to calculate the mole fraction. So mole fraction is mole fraction is moles divided by total number of moles. So 1 minus alpha divided by 1 plus alpha, alpha by 1 plus alpha, and alpha by 1 plus alpha. Is it clear or not how to calculate the mole fraction? Mole fraction is nothing but the moles of that component divided by total number of moles. And total number of moles are, we just add these over. Okay, these are the total number of moles. Alpha cancel with alpha and we are left with 1 plus alpha. Okay, now this is the moles. Okay, and now what is the partial pressure? Partial pressure we have to multiply with the total pressure. Okay, now total pressure is 1. Okay, so simply okay, I am taking total pressure as capital P. Okay, 1 plus alpha into capital P, alpha by 1 plus alpha into capital P, alpha by 1 plus alpha into capital P. So let us calculate the Kp value. Okay, so Kp is pressure of PCl3. PCl3 का pressure कितना है? अल्फा अपॉन में 1 प्लस अल्फा. ओके, अल्फा अपॉन में 1 प्लस अल्फा into capital P, and these two are same. Pressure of PCl3 and pressure of Cl2 is same, so we just square these terms. Okay, and on in division we have 1 minus alpha upon में 1 plus alpha into P. Okay, simply. So now so from here after solving we will get alpha square upon में, here we will get 1 plus alpha का whole square and it will cancel with 1 plus alpha, and we are left with only 1 plus alpha, and denominator में 1 minus alpha, and p से p cancel हो गया and we will left with p. So a plus b into a minus b, it is a square minus p square. Okay, so this is the value for Kp, and we all know capital P and alpha is given to us. Capital P is 1 atm, okay, and the alpha is 0.2. So just put the value. So 0.2 का square divided by 1 minus 0.2 का square into 1. Okay, so after the calculation we will get the answer as 0.0417, I think. Okay, so you can check it from the textbook, or you can just calculate the whole you can just do the calculation and we will get the answer as 0.0417. Okay, this is the Kp value. Now Kp value is we have calculated. Now we have to calculate the total pressure. Okay, again we have to calculate capital P. Okay, so simply at alpha is equal to 0.5. Okay, so at alpha is equal to 0.5 we can easily calculate the total pressure. Okay, simply just Kp is equal to Kp we have calculated as alpha square upon 1 minus alpha square into P. Now alpha is 0.5, Kp we have already calculated as 0.0417, alpha is 0.5 upon 1 minus 0.5 का square into P. Okay, so simply solve this equation and we will get the P value as 0.125 atm. Okay, so this is the whole solution of this numerical. Okay, firstly we have to calculate the partial pressure with the help of total pressure. If total pressure is given to us and moles are given to us, then apply Dalton's law of partial pressure every time. Okay, in each and every numerical you have to calculate the partial pressure with the help of Dalton's law. Simply multiply the partial pressure mole fraction with total pressure. Okay, in order to calculate the partial pressure. Okay, and if you after calculating the partial pressure, simply calculate the Kp value. Okay, and after calculating the Kp value, now this question consists of two parts. Okay, it was also asked that to calculate the Kp value only, but they have also asked to calculate the pressure at some other alpha value. Okay, so this question is very important. Okay, so this is all about the numerical problem. There are many numerical problems given in the textbook. Okay, so you can follow any book, like we have Pradeep's textbook Morton or some other competitive books like P. Bahadur. P. Bahadur is also a very good book. Okay, and Chauhan is very good book. So you can take any book, okay, and to solve the numerical problems related to the degree of dissociation, okay, or some other or like we have to calculate the Kp and Kc value, okay, how to check the feasibility of a reaction, okay, whether it will go in the forward direction or in the backward direction. So there are many numericals, uh, and the numericals are so easy, okay. If you know the whole concept, then you will get the answer in within 5 or 10 minutes, within 5 minutes, okay. So this much is all about the numerical problems, okay. So in the next class we will discuss about the factors which will affect the equilibrium, okay. On what factors the equilibrium depends. There are many factors like pressure, the moles, and there we will discuss a principle known as Le-Chatelier principle, and this principle is very important, okay. So I hope you found this lecture very helpful, and thank you so much for watching.